without further ado, let's bring up the beautiful family who's working together in the amazing TAZ Foundation for their brother, who we prayed to today on the altar, who's in the ancestor forest and homefulness, and who walks with them always, the amazing Audrey Candy Corn, Amir, and Zaire with Ishmi Stranger Danger.
Zaire.
Welcome. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Sounds a little low. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I really don't need it at the end of the day, but I'll just keep it because it looks good, right?
There you go.
That part. Well, I am, let's see, look at my sons. They are trying to, you can hold one, whatever you want to hold. Okay, Amira, you come up here, baby. Come with us, you could be seen. This is Amira, my nephew. He's like a son to me. He is a part of the TAZ Foundation, and he is our ambassador. He is the youngest member of our child-based led organization. So Amira, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
What would you like to tell them? What would you like to tell them about your role as being a TAZ advocate?
Good. Very well. Working on my shirt.
Okay. And how do you work on your shirts? This is TAZ Apparel Anti-Bullying Gear he's talking about.
Yes.
Tell them what you got on.
I got on TAZ ambassador stuff.
All right. Okay. My name is Audrey Candy Corn, and I'm a grieving yet breathing mother. I lost my son, Torian Desir Hughes, at the tender age of 17. He is a great ancestor now. He and his brothers, at the age of 5, 10, and 15, had decided that they were going to take a real-life story of trauma and they were going to utilize it for healing. The boys are very talented. They find themselves dancing and singing and rapping inside of the house. And they do this because God has put a rhythm inside of us and we can't help but just do what we do. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it to my son, Zaire, and he's going to talk from his heart.
Hi, my name is Zaire. I am a 10-year-old certified author. I wrote this book when I was 5, and it's about kids, inspiring kids, and adults inspiring adults.
I'm Amir Cornish. I'm the editor of my Buzz book. And I just want to say, please support us. We've been working on this book. And I love my dear brother. And we've been working on this book. And please support us.
To share with you our TAZ pledge. I'm going to take my coat off because the children customize apparel. And so if you guys have like family gatherings or logos and things like that, you can patronize them because they make them at home at their TAZ headquarters. This is one way that they prevent violence. They don't rob, they don't steal. They actually provide jobs for returning citizens and children as well by making these t-shirts. You're taking an oath and a pledge not to bully or be bullied, to be your brother and your sister's keeper. Amira, can you get in the very front, nephew, right here so they can see you? Thank you. And let's tell them who the TAZ Foundation is.
The
TAZ Foundation is built on the values of eradicating hatred, advice to approaching life with compassion, kindness, integrity, and love. 3 buzzes dedicated to promoting awareness of love life culture. Positivity for the TAZ Foundation.
We would like to say that when Zaire was 5 years of age, an Army man came to the kindergarten campus and said, "You've been a bad boy. I'm going to come back, take you, and kill you." From that, you all know the 5 years is the most important time of children's lives. That's when they learn the most of developing. Would you agree? And so during this time, we felt the most alienated because as a mother, I did everything that I could to ensure the safety of my child because he feared for his life and I did too. I found myself to be alienated and I found myself not being able to help my son. We ended up being put in the same category. So I told the principal and he did too, and then we found ourselves talking to the police, and then we found ourselves talking to the school district. And because everyone had their 401k plans and things of this nature, it was swept underneath the rug. We found ourselves to be homeless, and we had to move out of the city of Alameda, where it's very racist, into the city of Oakland, where it is the most 10th violent place in the world. Raising boys, 3 of them, I feared for their lives. And so I did not have the money to take them far, but I believed in my ability in giving them everything that I could. If I shared with them the tools and the gifts that I had been given, and if they were law-abiding citizens, and if they looked you in your eye and kept their pants up, and if they got all A's in their classrooms, and if they didn't walk by you and mug you, and things of this nature, and did everything that they were supposed to do, would you feel comfortable and safe around these black men that have already, young black boys that will be men, that have dealt with racial profiling, mistaken identity, and a death threat, starting at the age of 5. And the people that are put in place to help did not. And so, after I had done all of the red tape that a mother would do, losing our place to stay, purchasing a mobile home for the children, I looked at my child while I was at court on the ground crying, because I had been denounced the help that I needed. I said, "Zaire, what do you want to do?" And what did you say?
I said that I want to make a book and I want to turn the badness into goodness.
And he said, "I want to tell my story." And so that is how the book became. So we too took this book and made it as a family at Kinko's. And thanks to Decolonize Academy, 5 years, first we self-published, but now we are a Poor Press Net. Please support us, because every time you support a book of $20, you help us pay our rent, which is $118. It only takes 5, 6 20s. Thank you.
All right. Give a big round of applause. It's beautiful. And so, bloodstained dollars are real. We talk about it as poor people. So if that makes anybody nervous, I hope it doesn't. The reality is, and I keep pushing this down, the reality is that if these books that each of the poverty scholars have created, if you can buy them, and also if you can buy the big book, that's supporting poor, because we don't get no grants. We don't get money other ways. We get it redistributed, hoarded, and stolen wealth that we teach young folks with race and class privilege to actually redistribute, or what we call radical redistribution. And we get it through the selling of books and our art. So if you can buy these books, Dear God, Issue Me Stranger Danger, you're going to hear Skeletal Black, Poverty Scholarship, any of these books, Mass Driver, they all go directly back, all proceeds go directly back to the authors, to the families, and to the micro business. So thank you.
We love you, Tiny.
All right, all back at you, ma'am.